Is it recording? Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to your May 2025 astrological forecast. So the month starts off with the sun still in Taurus up until the 20th. And on the 4th we have a planet going retrograde, which is Pluto. Okay, everything else is in direct motion. On the 10th, Mercury moves into Taurus. On the 12th, there's a full moon in Scorpio. On the 20th, the Sun moves into Gemini. On the 24th, Saturn moves into Aries. And I do have to say, you know, Neptune moved into Aries last month. I'm sorry. There, I had to use my computer, okay, to record. My camera is really screwing up, so please bear with me. You'll see on some of the other videos, they're like totally out of focus, so please just ignore that. Anyway, Neptune just moved into Aries, and Saturn also moves into Aries on the 24th, giving Pisces a little break, okay, over the summer at least. Both of these planets will move back into Pisces to finish up their transit there. And then next year, they'll fully move into Aries. But for this summer, for like a few months, both of these planets are going to be in Aries. So, you know, Pisces gets a break, and even Virgo, as far as that goes, the opposite sign of Pisces. So on the 25th, Mercury is in Gemini, and on the 26th, there's a new moon in Gemini, and all month, Venus is in Aries, and Mars is in Leo, okay? So, thank you so much. Special shout out to my subscribers for your continued support, for your likes and shares and comments, and if you're new to my channel and you like this video, be sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. You'll be notified each time I upload something. You can also check out the links in the description box below. There is one to my website, but it is easier to just email me at Zane's Zodiac .com. I'm sorry, Zane Zodiac at gmail.com. Okay. And just ask me whatever it is you would like to know, whatever service, you know, do I offer this service or that service or whatever. And there's also a thing called Ask Me a Question, which is for those of you who only want to know maybe one or two things about your chart. And also, don't forget to check out my weekly forecast, which is now daily shorts. And now for your forecast. Hi, Leo. So, first of all, Mars is still in your sign, like all month, so you should be energized, okay? Even if you don't feel like doing anything, you seriously feel like doing something, okay? Mars in the first house makes you, like, very enthusiastic about going after what's personally important to you, okay? So if there's anything in your life that isn't going the way you would like it to, now's your time to exert yourself, you know, and your personality even. Throw yourself into it and put things the way you would like them to be, even if other people don't like it. Okay, that's what a lot of times I always say, that's what Mars is for, is correcting things in your life, especially people, you know. Probably the last time Mars was in your sign, you did all kinds of stuff that you put in place, right? And they were the way you wanted them to, but, you know, people work on you, kind of beating you down over, you know, the years or whatever, and try to put things back the way they want them to be. Well, this is like, it's just a correction, okay? That's what Mars helps you do. It is the ego planet, okay? So you're not going to let anybody walk all over you anyway. And you're a Leo. You wouldn't normally let that happen anyway. Okay? So just seriously go after whatever it is that you want. And I don't want to say you're going to need it, but I do have to mention that Pluto in Aquarius will be turning retrograde on the 4th, okay? Where you have Aquarius in your chart is your 7th house. It's directly across from your 1st house of Leo. Aquarius is your opposite sign, okay? 7th house is close relationships and partnerships, whether they're business, romantic, or friendship. Also the house of arrangements and agreements, and open enemies, and competition. So you could have one of these close relationships really trying to wield power over you in some way or other, trying to influence you in a way, trying to get you to do what they want you to do, even if it's think the way they do. It may even be, I have to say, a government agency or some place like that that wants you to jump through all kinds of hoops in order for them to help you, if that's what you're going to them for help. Weird crap like that. You know what, I forgot to mention, okay, that my camera wasn't working correctly, so a lot of my videos turned out like, well, out of focus. But anyway, I had to have, I'm using my computer right now, and I have lights on either side of it, and they are so bright, they're shining in my eyes, and they're causing me to like squint. Okay, so please just ignore it. Okay, I'll figure this out later, but for now I just wanted to get these done, and whatever. Okay, sorry about that. But anyways, okay, so the sun is in Taurus, in your 10th house. It's in Taurus up until the 20th. Then Mercury moves into Taurus on the 10th, and you still have Uranus here in your most public house, your 10th house of your career and your public persona. It's how the public views and speaks about you publicly. Maybe they write about you on social media or something or other, something like that, okay? So with the sun here, you know, you are getting an awful lot of attention. You may even be getting that from, let's say, like higher ups. If you work for someone, work for another company, or if you're self-employed, you know, maybe you're getting attention from new clients. But if you do work for someone else, you're getting attention from them. They may be thinking of you for, you know, some new position possibly. Or, you know, you're just like the talk of the town. With Uranus here, everybody is kind of interested in your life. They want to know what's up with you, what's going on, just out of curiosity. And, you know, there could be stuff that happens to you totally out of the blue within your career or your public persona, or just publicly, you know, like when you're out in public, or even, like, I want to say, like, because that doesn't use, you know, it couldn't happen to everyone, but this could happen to everyone, is when you're on social media and somebody says something to you or possibly recognizes you in a post or something or other, okay? I do have to mention there's a full moon in Scorpio on the 12th in your 4th house, where you have the sign of Scorpio. It is directly across from your 10th house of Taurus, and your 4th house is your family, where you physically live, anyone you live with. Okay, also your past, your childhood, the foundation of how you were raised, and your private life. So, you know, something could be happening within your private life, in your home life, that puts your career or, you know, your job or whatever on the back burner. You may have a minor crisis going on within your home life, okay, or within your home period. So you have to put stuff, you know, if people don't understand, that's their problem. But I'm pretty sure it's not like a very big deal as far as work goes. You know, you, again, not being able to go to work on like a certain day, whatever. Around that full moon, let's put it that way, something could happen. But whatever it is that happens at home is what's probably bothersome. But there, you shouldn't get too much flack for having to miss work if you have to. Okay. So then, the Sun moves into Gemini on the 20th. Mercury moves here on the 25th, and there's a new moon on the 26th in Gemini, and Jupiter is still in Gemini in your 11th house of friends and acquaintances. This is socializing in person or online where you would normally go to hang out. This is like your most sociable house. Also, any group or organization that you belong to, and also the house of dreams, hopes, and wishes. So Jupiter here since last year should have brought new people into your life. New people for friendship or for just socializing with, you know. So if you don't physically go out or you haven't been able to go out, this would have to be on social media. So you probably have a lot more friends since last year on social media. You more or less have made one friend, you know, I would think that is like pretty close with you. It doesn't necessarily have to be on social media. This could be just someone you met if you were out socializing somewhere, okay? With the Sun here right now, you do feel like getting out to see your friends. Maybe you haven't seen them for a while, or maybe you have a show coming up, a live show that you would like to go to, and you know, whatever. It just makes you feel like getting out of the house. Okay, if you're not able to get out of the house, then you are in contact with your friends more than usual. Okay, with the Sun here, and especially when Mercury moves here, you'll like be making plans more or less, you know, if you can, to get together live, you know, to get together and see everyone. And that new moon there on the 26th will bring a new beginning in this area. So maybe, excuse me, you either find a new place to go to hang out, it'll be your new hangout, or you join a group or organization that aligns with your goals and your just whatever it is that you're into. You find that you may find a again, a group or organization that just really suits you. Okay, and let's see here, I think that's about it. So, the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Leo on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Aquarius, and those dates are the 18th, 19th, and 20th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, gambling, or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 13th, 14th, 15th, 26th, 27th, and 28th. Whoops. The best time for money is the 5th, 6th, and 7th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. And the best time for your career is the 24th, 25th, and 26th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 8th, 9th, 10th, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. So I hope you enjoyed your forecast for May. Be sure to check out my weekly forecasts, which are now daily shorts. See ya!